Recently, I've been having a lot of fun working on some of my upcoming videos that I have planned for the near future. I have around 7 or so that I want to get worked out and released sometime soon, but because I'm really enjoying them and the themes surrounding them, and because I always try to top myself from one video to the next, it can get kind of stressful and worrisome when working out all the kinks and issues with an idea, wondering whether or not it'll be good enough, especially if one of my videos got popular recently and there's an influx of new subscribers that I feel like I want to impress. So anyway, sometimes I just take a break. Play some Katamari Damacy, Shadow of the Colossus, Hotline Miami, whatever game, new or old, that I'm currently going through, and of course, sometimes I sit down and play a game of League of Legends. When I do play a game of League after taking a break, enjoying some other traditional games, and I'm focusing on just relaxing and enjoying myself before getting back to work, it always feels very prominent when an issue shows up. For instance, if I'm playing through happy level after happy level of Super Mario Sunshine, it's really jarring when I make the sudden switch over to League and have to deal with all the frustrations and emotions that run through each game. When I go back to any MOBA for that matter, it becomes really clear what the glaring issues in the community are and why they're driving some newer players away. And while there's a lot of issues that are prevalent in any competitive team-based video game, the number one issue I think you should all make sure that you don't get tangled up in is who plays what champion. Now, I'm not saying who gets what role, who bans which champions, and who gets stuck on support. I'm talking about when you get into a game, insta-lock top lane Fiora, and everyone yells at you for playing a champion that isn't popular in the current meta. There's a number of reasons why arguing about picks is a toxic thing to do and will end up hurting the team in the long run. Firstly, it discourages players from playing their best champion. Maybe you're a really good Gangplank player, you really like the skill set and you can carry with him game after game. It won't matter though if someone convinces you to play Shyvana or Mundo top instead, just because that's what the flavor of the month currently is. Chances are you'll be more motivated playing Gangplank, you'll do better, and you won't get caught up in the boring negative vibe that you get when you're forced to play a hyper tank top lane just because that's what's good at the moment. Secondly, it will spark a negative attitude within the team. You'll yell at someone for insta-locking Fiora top, and then they'll do badly because they were set on tilt, and then they'll end up lashing back at the team and everyone else for their mistakes, and it just starts this vicious cycle of hatred that you don't want to be a part of. Plus, if you do end up succumbing to your team's demands and champion select, the same thing will probably end up happening where you'll be stuck on someone you don't know how to play, do poorly, and still end up arguing in chat. But most importantly, it's stupid to have these arguments and yell at each other in champion select because it's just flat out wrong. Certain champions do better against others, obviously, but in the end that's virtually a non-factor in bronze, silver, and even gold rated games. Someone who's skilled enough can beat a champion that supposedly counters theirs as long as they know what to do. Champion counters and tier lists only really matter when teams have virtually the same skill level. So yes, if everyone in the game is extremely proficient with most champions, they'll play who they think is best in the game. But when it comes to every other league, knowledge of who you choose to play will do more than any counter or overpowered pick can in-game. Obviously, team composition does matter, and the level of strength each champion has is completely relevant. Tier lists exist for a reason, and I'm not trying to say that it doesn't matter what someone picks, you should let everyone do whatever. What I'm saying is you should let players play who they're comfortable with. If they're adamant about playing their favorite champion, don't start raging in chat if they pick someone that you don't necessarily agree with. Give them the benefit of the doubt. They're in the same rating as you. They have just as much right to play who they want to play as you do. This has been said a number of times in the community, and I've even mentioned it in previous videos, I think, but it still seems to be the number one problem with players' attitudes in solo queue and even normal games, so I want to give you all a friendly little reminder.